most important thing is, what was it like for you out there at your teammates' first day?
It was great. I mean, it's a whole process. I mean, we're all growing, taking it one day at a time.
When you talk about one day at a time, there's great expectations.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you keep from thinking about the end of the season at the beginning?
Great question. I think it's just staying present in the moment. You know, got to be where our feet are. We can't think too far in the future. Can't think too far in the past. We just got to stay neutral-headed and stay present.
But you also know you're a very important part to this team's success.
Yes, sir.
In what way?
I think just like being there for my teammates. You know, it's a great team. We're all competing. We're all going, getting after it one day at a time. You know, we hold each other accountable to the standard. The best teams are play driven.
Jayden, I know you mentioned you worked at 3D QB this summer. Any aspect of the game, you know, mechanically or technique-wise, you feel like took the biggest jump just having worked with those guys?
I think they just did a great job putting me in like situations that I could be most prepared for. You know, like I said earlier, football is a game of a lot of possibilities. Anything can happen within a play. So I think they just do a great job putting me in different scenarios. Yeah.
I feel like that's the sort of reps that will help you maybe eliminate mistakes in the future.
For sure, no doubt.
Jayden, at Media Day, you talked about maintaining a neutral mindset to kind of keep yourself grounded. Mm-hmm. What have you been doing during the offseason to cultivate that?
I've been reading this book, Tim Grover. It's about a winning edge. And that's really just the biggest thing. It's got Russell Wilson in there and how he talks about his experience and something that I could learn from and bring to my teammates and staying neutral and, you know, staying grounded and being where my feet are.
What is something you learned from that book? Like what? Anything in particular that it covers?
Yeah, staying neutral.
Okay.
Did someone recommend that book to you, or you picked it up kind of on
Coach True, our strength staff, he actually gave it to me. And yeah, I started reading. I really liked the book. So.
What's it been like working with him?
It's great. I mean, first day he came out here, we weren't all together as a team warming up. We were like warming up for an hour, but you know, this is a process, and you know, that whole warming up as an hour brought this team really tight together. So I'm really appreciative of that.
Part of you becoming the starter last year was your athleticism. How do you think your athleticism as a quarterback has grown in the offseason?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just attacking each and every day. You know, holding my teammates to the standard. You know, they make me better. I try my best to make them better, and you know, it's greatness requires greatness.
You spent a lot of time with his son now. Where has he really stood out now that he's had some time to get into the offense?
Yeah, he's awesome. I mean, he's got a bright future ahead of him. He's just got to stay grounded and keep doing what he's doing.
Your teammates look to you in times of when they have difficult times and things like that. If they look to you, who do you look to for help and advice?
I think I just remind them of their why they do this. You know, that's what I don't necessarily think they look to me. I think they look back at who they were as a kid and what they do this for. So I think they've grown up to this. They're all grown men. We're all grown men at the end of the day. So I think just sinking to the level of our training and you know remembering our why and what we do this for.
What does Wayman Jordan maybe stand out the most to you?
Yeah, he's awesome. That's super dynamic. You know, we do everything we can to get him the ball, and when the ball is in his hands, he's going to do something special with it.
You think about where you were last year at this point to where you are now. Just can you talk about just how much you've grown both physically and mentally?
Yeah, I think just physically, I've been just trying to get stronger mentally. Like I talked about, just keeping that neutral mindset. Don't get too high, can't get too low. And you know, giving my teammates the credit that they deserve, and just being there for them, and day in, day out, just pushing each other and requiring greatness every day.
Anything else you do to like prepare to have a neutral mindset? Like, are you meditating? Are you doing anything like that?
Meditation is a huge part of my routine for sure. Sleep is big for me as well. You know, and just like doing anything I can to be smarter and get more knowledge, because knowledge is power, and I really believe in that. So.
Meditation, was that something that was ever a part of your routine before?
I did it, but not as much as I do now.